This is 7National News making headlines. Liwa Date Festival reflects UAE culture. NEC begins awareness talks for electoral participants. And radioactive beef shipments renew worries over food safety. The 7th Liwa Date Festival officially opened on Tuesday in the Western region in Abu Dhabi. According to the authorities, the event has grown every year and has contributed significantly to the development and growth of the date industry, as well as the city's economy. Khadija Sali has this report.
The annual Liwa Date Festival kicked off yesterday in Abu Dhabi. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the ruler's representative in the Western region, graced the event and was among the first to view this year's harvest. His Highness took a tour of the festival and paid special attention to the wide variety of produce available, as well as the cultural and heritage display.
We see it as a people who lives here in the Western regions, a chance to meet a lot of people, either from UAE or outside of UAE. It's a good moment to have a look on certain things like a kind of dates that we have here. Even for citizens, it's a good chance to see our culture here. How does it go?
Meanwhile, His Excellency Mohammed Khalaf Al Mazrui, chairman of the organizing committee, advisor for culture and heritage at the Court of the Crown Prince in Abu Dhabi, and Director General of the Abu Dhabi Authority for Culture and Heritage, visited the date section wherein judges are sorting the dates to qualify them for the competition. In addition, the locally farmed mangoes and lemons also on show gained a lot of interest as farmers in the UAE begin to explore and diversify. A new category for these products is now included in the yearly competition.
We have different, as you said, between for kind of mango. We have actually in our station 11 kind, like Fons, like Thailand, like Mabruka, and another kind.
The traditional souk at the festival is proving to be popular among visitors as well, with 160 stalls selling Emirati handicrafts, from palm-woven baskets to hats, mats, bags, rugs, Arabic dresses, accessories, perfumes, and many more. Varied date products such as syrup and cakes are also available. Adding to the ambiance are the local women skillfully weaving while waiting to make a sale. At the same time, the Culture and Heritage section features the UAE's not-so-distant past with the setup of palm front houses to Bedouin tent living areas, allowing visitors a glimpse on how Emiratis lived before. According to authorities, these are all important parts of their legacy, a reminder of the challenges they faced as well as the significance of the date palm tree to their lives in the past, present, and future. All these will be on showcase until the 21st of July. Khadija Sali, 7National News.
In keeping pace with preparations towards the federal national elections on the 24th of September, the National Election Committee has today commenced its awareness campaign for the 129,000 nominated voters. Briefing sessions are in the process of being held with the community through lectures and seminars, according to the NEC. The aim is to explain to the citizens the legal framework, such as election rules, rights and duties of voters, in addition to the minimum requirements of candidacy. His Excellency Tariq Hilal Luta, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of State for F&C Affairs and Chairman of the Election Management Committee, stressed that such efforts are being initiated to maintain strong communication in a bid to increase the people's political contribution to their homeland. The Ministry of Economy announced today the implementation of a unified contracts law. According to the ministry officials, this is the result of a 2-year effort to get all car agents in the country on board and apply only one format. Dr. Hashim Al-Nuaimi, Director of the Consumer Protection Department, says this will uphold consumer rights and promote better transparency, since car sales contracts will now be available in both English and Arabic, detailing all information necessary.
In this case, I tell all the agents in United Arab Emirates to make this agreement by Arabic and English for the consumer and leave the consumer right, read it carefully before the signs.
All car agencies are expected to sign by the 1st of October this year. According to ministry officials, they are confident that the deadline will be met since the response from companies has been positive. Al-Futtaim Motors is the first establishment to sign up. They say this could only improve business as well as customer service and relations.
We've made sure that the unified contracts abide by the law as set down in the UAE, so it's completely compatible with the federal law, as well as making it very easy for the customer to understand exactly what products he's buying. So there's no ambiguity anymore as regards what the customer's purchasing and what he's receiving.
Boat owners in the UAE that do not have electronic tracking devices on board will be fined 5,000 dirhams, and their vessels will also be impounded, according to officials at the Critical National Infrastructure Authority. The authority told a local paper that owners of fishing, sailing and commercial boats that weigh less than 300 tonnes must install safety tags. Those above the weight must install the tracking devices so rescue teams can locate vessels in the case of an emergency. Those in trouble should also dial 996 for the CNIA hotline team. The hotline also offers details on weather conditions and guidelines. Tracking devices for expat boat owners come at a cost of around 7,000 dirhams, and the CNIA will regulate installations. As a means to further boost knowledge of local history to families during the summer months, branches of the Dubai Public Library are presently holding a variety of learning sessions. Supported by the Dubai Culture and Arts Authority, public libraries have been organising practical workshops on subjects such as UAE's literature, arts, heritage and how to save water during the hot weeks ahead. According to the organisers, the program, which runs to the 21st of July, comprises 23 literary sessions, 67 workshops and 40 specific educational talks on local history. Officials say that the summer period is an ideal time for families to encourage their children to have a better understanding of their country. Community spaces such as public libraries are well suited to serve these needs.
Dubai Public Library will serve as platforms for cross-cultural dialogue in which it will give the children and adults the opportunity to take part in such activities that will develop their understanding and appreciation for our heritage, culture, arts and our literature.
Looking to news abroad now, cattle farmers in northern Japan on Tuesday were reeling from the latest food scare to be connected to the crippled Fukushima nuclear plant. At the Motomiya City cattle auction in Fukushima Prefecture, cattle prices were already down nearly $1,300 per head compared to prices a year ago. They are now expected to plunge even further after radioactive levels were found to be 3 to 6 times higher than safety standards in beef that was shipped out from the prefecture. The Japanese government has promised stricter inspections of beef from areas around the nuclear plant. Experts, however, said that those that may have eaten the contaminated beef are in no danger at this point. Italian police announced an impressive find on Tuesday that stemmed from a routine beginning, the stop and search of a suspicious truck heading towards a port outside of Rome. Customs police stopped the truck in January this year as it headed towards a port 50 kilometres southwest of the capital. On board, police discovered the ancient remains of what appeared to be Roman statue depicting Emperor Caligula, who ruled for 3 years from 37 AD to 41 AD. The find sparked suspicion that smugglers could be raiding an archaeological site and led to months of surveillance by a specialised police unit. The investigation led the police to an illegal dig, which was soon discovered to be one of Caligula's imperial residences. The whereabouts of the villa had previously been unknown. At least 250 priceless artefacts have been so far discovered on the site. The tomb raiders were believed to be arranging to ship their treasure to private buyers in Northern Europe. And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.